Yo, everybody, Zero Convert here for you with yet another weekly benchmark video. So, yeah, um, the uh, the overall setup looks, about right, about right. Um, thinking about what to do really. Anyhow, yeah, oh yeah, I forgot. I have to. I gotta do Cancole. Yeah, that's it. I've been trying to craft some night planes recently, so I actually already crafted two. It only took me like, I don't know. It didn't take me as long as most people did. It took me only like, I don't know, maybe like, it only took me like 5 days. 3 to 5 days of crafting to get it actually. Not nearly what I expected. I thought it would take way more time. But my Sendai is just so good at crafting night planes that I don't really need it. I didn't really need to about it all that much. So yeah, I'm behind on today's schedule, so I'm gonna do Kinkole while I'm talking. I'm pretty tired this week. You may be asking why, and I could begin. There was quite a few problems at work, but I already talked about it over Discord and stuff, so I don't really feel like divulging it here. But overall, it was quite the some predicament. What? You're telling me I only got like 3 drops from doing 10 sorties? I'm running out of 25 millimeters too. I only have like 2 pages. Maybe 3. I'm not really sure. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's just. Forgot to move Akashi. Ah.
明石の交渉へようこそ。明石の交渉へようこそ。
What? Wait, do I not have it? Apparently I don't have it. I thought the one I just de-equipped was it. No. No, I just don't have it. I haven't even unlocked it. I was just using a
対
base.
空体感ヤマト
I've yet to do the Yamato quest, so I'm behind on that.
提督さあどの装備を回収しますかこちらですね
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
さあどの装備を回収しますか
Okay, what am I gonna do else then? I could remember their hiragana kanji, and that would probably be better for me because I'm trying to learn Japanese. But it just feels better to just click through everything.
おつかさあどの装備をこちらですね了解ですこの装備これならもっと頑張れますいい感じですね回収成提督作戦成功しました了解いたしました了解いたしました夏ですね私もおしゃれな水着欲しいな第15駆逐隊林をいいよ
No,
やってあげる 戦艦武蔵いざ機動部隊機関航空母艦連合艦隊機関大淀出撃いたします石垣
So anyway. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. I've been rather tired recently, so when it comes down to it, you know, I'm not really much for the talking mood right now, but no weekly benchmark video. I haven't even said anything really at all. I've just been talking about Kenkole. Kenkole's been doing pretty well. So, I've been you know, doing the dailies, doing the daily fights. And I've gotten into the habit of farming 3-2 at least 10 times a day. So the third part of the quest line, you know, there's the kill one fleet, and then there's the speed up one more fleet, and then there's the kill 10 nodes, speed up 10 nodes. So I'm trying to use the 10 nodes to acclimate myself into a standard where I'm doing 3-2 10 times, and along the way I'm gonna get 5 repairs because I'm using subs, and as a result I get the 10 hits, the 10 nodes out of the way. That gives me like 200 resources of each, and then 100 bauxite, or like 150 I think. And then after that I get the double repair from the repair quest, and then I could transition into doing PvP if I didn't do PvP earlier. I'm thinking it's a very good strategy, and I've been keeping up with it the last few days. It takes a while to do 10-3-2 splits, even though it's just like one node and then you hit the resource node and then you're done. I have to get into the strategy of accurately splitting up my time so that I can work towards being more efficient overall, because I feel like when it comes down to drawing, I haven't been able to do much of anything really. I've been really reliably drawing in my comfort zone, and as a result I haven't really progressed as an artist at all, I feel. You know, Lynn was telling me, oh, you gotta draw more. You gotta do more harder draws, and I was like, yo, I really don't want to. Like, suit yourself. Yeah. But now I see what he means. Because honestly, over the past 395 days, I think I'm on the 395th day, I have not progressed much. No, I progressed a little. War of attrition, really, but when it comes down to overall use, could be better. Could just be better overall. I feel like if I could do anything, I would probably start doing my Japanese lessons at work again. But because I've been moved to another site, and the other site is kind of harder, and I get out at 2:30, you know, I only have 2 hours really to do the Japanese lesson, and I spent the last 2 hours normally. Just, you know, how you say? I spend the last 2 hours normally drawing my record sketches for the day because I always procrastinate on them. I finished them yesterday and the day before that and the days before that. I'm only behind on one record sketch, and that's because I completely flunked out on the sketch because his eyes are ovals and I don't really know how to draw eye ovals and then draw the outline of the eye in like perspective to the oval. It just makes the ovals look completely fucking off. I have to practice that. Honestly, it's one of the hardest things to sketch, especially since I'm doing ink drawings. I can't really backtrack and do it again or anything. Kind of a pain, really. I feel like overall my time management has not been like at all good. It could be way better, really. But it's a work in progress. I feel like I really need to segment the Japanese lesson into my work schedule so I don't have to do it the next day. What I do is I wake up, I sit in my bed, I do my Japanese lesson in the bed because my bed feels comfortable. I kind of just lays there, doing a Japanese lesson for like 20 minutes. That's all well and good. But when I only have like 4 hours to really do everything, including my Kankole dailies, which as you can see, like 30 to 40 minutes if I'm actually gonna do what I want. 3, 2, and then the PPP. It's kind of hard. So, like I'm saying, this is the part where I use the subs. What I do for the subs is I bring up 3 subs, and I bring up Luigi Torelli. I put Luigi Torelli into the main, and then I get the tanks. You can see they were cycled out into later subs later in the day from yesterday. I cycled them in to empty slots. Whenever somebody gets hurt, I don't insta-repair them because then I would start losing buckets overall. Then I run it like this. That way I have 2 drums by 3 tanks at max mod. So I gain like maybe a 5% additional, 5 to 10% additional I would say it's like about maybe 7%. 7% extra ammo from 3-2. And also this helps with passing rate because, well, I'm gonna pass 100% because I have repair crews. But it helps with, you know, not completely losing all of my subs to just anti-ASW capabilities way late into the run. So my subs, you know, they get to uh, do a bit more, you know, have a bit more fun. It's normally morale bankruptcy though, just like the original Orel, really. So it's a bit of a callback to Orel. You know, I really dislike how they got rid of Orel cruising. Orel cruising was like one of the best things, but you know, 3-2 isn't that bad either. 3-2 ammo node is pretty good actually. I always thought it was like, oh, I gotta do this for like 15 ammo per because I have a history with resource nodes back in the day. And they've always said, oh, 20 to 30, 30 to 40. But now that I'm actually here and I'm at B, I'm getting like 100 to 150 per run, and every run only takes like 30 to 40 seconds. That's kind of insane if you think about it. Like, I'm just standing here just kind of doing it, and they're like, yeah, you can go past us. If I take out all of the DDs too, like, if all of them correctly get taken out like that, that means there's only like one ASW from the CL, and then it's just done. You know, the more that gets taken out, the easier it is for me. And bringing 4 subs means I'm more likely to get a passing rank instead of a failing rank, and getting a bunch of failing ranks on my sorties would negatively impact my overall score as an admiral. So I prefer it this way rather than the latter way, which is you bring 1 sub, it freaking explodes, and then you have to repair her most of the time. I prefer this 4 sub method, even though the resource gain is marginally less because I have to resupply 4 subs rather than, you know, 1 sub. But it's the price you have to pay. It's only like 15. And even in the lowest perspective, like 68, which I got right there, that's kind of the lowest point. I'm still making, you know, like 4 times the amount that I spent. And I don't really care about fuel, honestly, because fuel is literally my most resource accumulative, like, resource overall. It's... my fuel right now is basically twice the amount of my ammo and my other resources. The same as last event. Like, I had so much fuel, I ran out of ammo way before I ran out of fuel. My fuel reserves were just god-awful. My fuel god-awful in the best way. Like, they were just completely killing it. They were way above everything else. Because my resource expeditions, on average, is A3, A2, 245. But now that I have this standard where I'm doing 3-2, I'm thinking to myself, you know, why not make 3-2 our ammo farm? And on the other hand, let's just run 255 instead. I know we get less steel, about 100 less steel on average per hour, per run, but, you know, it's the price you have to pay. And steel is one of my more hurting resources, but right now, as you can see, steel is like my second highest. So I think I can afford to, you know, do a little worse on that perspective. Overall, you know, I've been moved to a new site, like I said earlier, and moving to a new site is kind of I kind of don't like it. The new site is kind of, it's kind of not the best thing I could be doing at my I could be doing way more at my old site, because my old site is normally 9:30 and 6. So I have way more time to do my Japanese lesson and my Wordle, because those reset at midnight. if I'm working from 5 to 2:30, I only have 2 hours really, because 30 minutes is what it takes for me to go back all the way to the office, and then, wow, 2 tie at once? Must be because of the zero morale. But, you know, despite it seeming like, basically really cruel to do it this way, they get full repairs. I don't repair bucket them. They get, they get to, all the girls get to relax in the bath. Also, I've been meaning to have something to do with my subs. My subs are like average. My top 7 subs are like average level 99. So level 99, level 98. So I was really meaning for them, get out there and just have a good time. This is, playing zero morale isn't really what I would call a good time, but a job is a job. Like when I go to my work, not the best. I do a lot. I'm walking up flights of stairs all night, but it is what it is. And I get paid overtime because I'm working 9.5 hours. From 5 o'clock to 2:30, I'm getting paid hours. It's quite a bit of money. Way more than I used to get at my old job. But I'm gonna move back to my old job because it's more freedom of, I don't really have tours at my old job. And this is just like I'm not even being moved to this site permanently. I'm just covering for a guy that is he's having a surgery, so he has to be away for like 2 to 3 weeks. I thought it was gonna be 2, but apparently it's 3 looking at my schedule. I'm gonna be there for 3 weeks, so that's 3 weeks of increased pay at the cost of not being able to draw at all, really, and not having any free time, really. The 1 hour and 30 minutes extra work time, it doesn't seem like a lot, but my schedule is always so tightly packed that 1 hour and 30 minutes extra is pretty much, it's kind of what I need to do. 1 hour and 30 minutes is basically what I need to. The 1 hour and 30 minutes added on to my original is what I practically need to do. What I need most days. Anyhow, I forgot to show you guys drawing. I'm gonna be doing. Oh yeah, I did there is one good thing to talk about. I did do my first page of zero figure. Zero semicolon F. I did do that. Because I said it was slated for Saturday and Sunday. I said it was slated for next week. I talked about it last week. In fact, I'm pretty sure. So I said I was gonna do it, so I did it. And it's not like the best, but it's pretty sizably good if you ask. Anyhow. Purple Pikmin, I don't know if I showed you guys this, but this is August 3rd, and that was last Wednesday. I no longer have like a real indicator. My indicator of what used to be last week was, designated workers. I don't really do designated workers because I'm working on the comic. But yeah. I just basically have to work by the dates of the posting. August 3rd, obviously. Yeah, I did Purple Pikmin. Then I did Flying Pikmin. I like the wings. The wings look way better than when I first considered. I overall liked it. Tome from Mob Psycho 100. I was really stuck on the hands for like a long while, but the overall hand that came out, it was an original hand, one that I concepted. So it doesn't look that good, but I think it at least looks passable. It at least looks believable. And believable is good enough for me. Maybe it's because I don't have high standards that I'm not improving as quickly as I want to. I actually did make 5 of these, and it's like 4 to make it from Mark 6 to 10, and then I have to upgrade it, and that takes a different one. And then for the final part, you need unlocked Type C in order to like upgrade it in the development quest. So having 5, I actually planned to have 4 or something. I never really looked at the quest before because I was thinking, oh, I don't want to lose my 3 stars. Oh, my 3 stars. Looking back on it, losing 3 stars way more preferable than losing like 200 dev mats and 150 fucking 150 screws just so that I can have another key 102. Not key 102. Key no. The one before key 102. I think it's just I don't know. It's something. 1 second. Yeah, it is a key 102. Huh. Yeah, key 102B instead of like I'll have 1 key 102B and then I'll have 1 key 102B with guided missiles, I think it was. I forgot that it's specifically guided missile hog you. Even though most players that I talked to, they said they didn't even use guided missile classes. This next event is summer, which means maybe equipment bonuses though, so maybe my key 102B will actually... Not quite. It's up in the air, really. Page 01F comes out tomorrow. I just got my tablet this week. I forgot to even say that. I have my tablet. You know, I had my tablet last week too when I did my drawing, but now I had my tablet stand, which is why you can actually see me frontward facing. That's kind of, great. But it was my first time drawing on my tablet for real. I was just doing pencil draws while I still had my tablet and I was looking at stuff on my tablet. But this was my first pencil draw, so I drew secondary me. And it's not quite on point with the design of the original, because I was still getting used to it and I was running out of time, but overall I'm pretty happy with the result. And the day after I said page 01, zero figure comes out tomorrow, and I finally finished it. And that's a cause for celebration, honestly. I was working on it. I feel like maybe I wasn't trying my hardest, but now that I'm done with it, I can start working on the secondary page. I can start progressing as an artist, because I feel like I really have to how do you say, challenge myself. I haven't been challenging myself at all. Even today, I'm not going to challenge myself. I'm going to go for a pencil draw because this video is taking 30 minutes. I like the composition. Composition is a pretty decent. I like it. I feel pretty good about page 01. There was a few things that I would have liked to change in post-production, but it is what it is. I ran out of time, really. I dedicated a good, 1 week's worth of work to it. So it's a pretty good starting point, especially because I'm not, necessarily speaking, that great at drawing. So once I was done with page 01F, 0, 1, 0 figure, page 1. Page 0, 1, 0 figure. I basically started doing simple draws again. And it's because I would start the second page, but my work has so much time. It takes so much time that I can barely even think to myself. I can barely even have any time to pursue it. And with my weekly benchmark video, man, I don't know what else to tell you, man. It's something. It's really something. So I started doing simple draws, and I'm probably gonna do a simple draw today too. I haven't yet decided what I'm gonna draw. I'm thinking maybe a cat from the same drawing as from the same video as this one. This girl. Really long title. It's excuse me, sorry about that. Chioko, it's the music video. Anyway, I should probably talk about the previous drawing first. My head's all over the place because I'm playing Kangola at the same time. On the way there someday, surely. I like this drawing. Pretty nice compared to how little time I had, which was an hour. I feel like I did pretty good, but I feel like I did better on this drawing, even though yesterday was absolutely terrible. But I'm not going to divulge that information, like I said earlier, because I'd just rather not bring up the painful memories of yesterday. Anyhow, this girl is from the video Year 3, Class C14, Chioko Kubozono's Joining of the Cabinet. Yeah, it's a really long title. But anyway, yeah, this is a 30-minute video because I've been playing Kangoli the entire time and I focus more on Kangoli than but it's whatever. I'm pretty happy with the results. I'm especially happy that I finally finished page 01 of Zero Figure. It's a work in progress. I'm planning to. It's not really like an artistic kind of manga. It's more like I'm trying to find my artistic talent kind of manga. I'm just trying to experiment because I feel like if you don't ever draw a manga, you're never gonna get good at drawing. You gotta push the boundaries, and I feel like year 2, I really gotta push the boundaries instead of doing what I'm currently doing, which is just chibi drawings. Not really thinking about it, just kind of doing it. That's why all my drawings have hands in it, even though the hands are some blocks, even though the hands are sometimes kind of claw thingies. Sometimes, most of the time, there's a hand. And the hand sometimes will be human. Human enough to actually kind of, I don't know, challenge me. Year 2 is about hands. I'm just trying to draw hands. Doesn't matter what kind of hand it just has to be. If I draw a hand, I'm more likely inclined to draw a body. And if I'm inclined to draw a body, I'm more likely to inclined to draw legs. At least that's how I'm hoping it works some days. Like in this case, I drew everything, but that's because her style is very simple. And it wasn't really out of the way. And it only took me about an hour. That day was kind of bad, though. Well, yeah, that's about all I have to say. That's all the pictures that I've done. Overall, it's just a gradual grind, and I'm running out of time again. I probably only have like 30 minutes left until I have to actually start drawing. So segmenting my Kankole and my daily video into one segment was a pretty good idea. Now, I've done it before, so I'm planning maybe in the future I'll do it a few more times if I'm running out of time as per usual, which I don't am. But anyway, thanks everybody for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Sorry for the long video. And until next time or something, I'll see you all later. Thanks so much for watching.